The Texas senator who filibustered an abortion bill for 13 hours is now accused of exaggerating, maybe even lying about her personal life story. Democrat Wendy Davis, who is running for governor of Texas, claims she was living in a trailer park and divorced, a single mom at the age of 19. Turns out she was 21 when she divorced and lived in a mobile home for just a couple of months. Now her response to attacks from her Republican opponent only adding fuel to the fire. Joining us right now is a Tea Party activist and Texas GOP congressional candidate for Texas's 32nd district, Katrina Pearson. Katrina, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, what do you make of Wendy Davis essentially lying about her personal history to make it sound like she had a much more interesting personal story than she really does?
Well, let's see. Democrats lying on the campaign trail to get elected, it's not really anything new and definitely not new in Texas.
She said, my language should have been tighter. I'm learning about using broader, looser language. I need to be more focused on detail. Is that fair?
No, it's not fair. I mean, we should be focused on the truth. She is running in the state of Texas, running against a very popular Attorney General Greg Abbott, and she just needs to be honest about her life story. I mean, it's tragic. I'm a single mom. I had a hard time. I'm talking about that on the campaign trail. We don't have to make up our lives to connect with people.
Well, I tell you what, she feels that Greg Abbott, her opponent for governor in Texas, is behind this, even though the Dallas Morning News came up with this stuff. Yesterday, she put out this statement regarding Mr. Abbott. I am proud of where I came from, and I am proud of what I have been able to achieve through hard work and perseverance. And I guarantee you that anyone who tries to say otherwise hasn't walked a day in my shoes. And that is particularly heartless because her opponent,
right,
Greg Abbott, is paralyzed since 1984 and is a paraplegic.
Well, it's no doubt this was very rude and condescending, and it definitely shows just how low Democrats would go. And we see a common theme among this party now about no accountability. No one wants to be held accountable for what they say or what they do or as they govern. And it's pretty shameful, especially in Texas.
Sure. All right. We saw something that you tweeted out, and it's in response to that New Yorker article where the President of the United States said he would not allow his son, if he had one, to play pro football. You tweeted this out, and I want for you to comment on it. You tweeted out, President Obama says, I wouldn't let my son play pro football. That's weird. I wouldn't let my son add $7 trillion to the national debt. Why did you send that out?
Absolutely. Well, you know, I think people are just tired of this administration, and particularly this president, who is constantly always being rude to Americans, always tearing Americans down, tearing down American culture. And frankly, we're tired of it. A lot of these young men, I have a teenage son who just happens to be an athlete who absolutely loves football. We should be encouraging our children to pursue their dreams and not tearing down the parents who do stand behind those athletes.
All right. Join us today from Dallas, Texas, Katrina Pearson, running for Congress down there. Katrina, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.